Hello everybody, welcome to another Prohibition Party video on Mr. Camel. I hope everyone is having a lovely day around our world, and I hope that, you're just doing good and get ready for Christmas and all that, and I hope that everyone is healthy out there and you are doing good. I just want to talk about some political things today and some of my beliefs as as somebody who's a part of the Prohibition Party. But anyway, I believe in many things. I am obviously American. This is an American party, but I believe that we should have a fully funded social security system. I believe that we should focus I think we should focus a lot of money on education, on science, things like that. I think we should focus. If you look at the United States, we spend most of our money on our military. 90% of all of our money goes towards military. But I'm not talking about taking away anything or trying to decrease the military or anything like that. But what I do want to see is that I want the United States to actually focus more on putting money towards education, putting money towards science, putting money towards food and supplies and things that we really need to survive. We have the military. We are strong enough to go to battle with another country. We need to focus we need to focus more on other things that are good for the public and for all of the for all of our Americans around the country. We need to focus on um, education system. We need to focus on our healthcare. Put more money towards healthcare. We need to put more money towards science and stuff like that. If you look at China, China is beating us when it comes to a lot of things. They are beating us when it comes to education. They're beating us when it comes to science, and we need to just focus more on things that are good for our people. I know that we need a strong military. I know that we, have one of the best militaries around the world, arguably. But other countries are beating us when it comes to healthcare, when it comes to science, when it comes to education. Many countries are beating us when it comes to that level. And I just believe that we should just put more funding toward stuff like that. I also believe that we should be uh, having a fully funded social security system. I believe that everybody who has disabilities, everybody who's not able to work should be able to get money to be able to actually survive. Because there's a lot of people in America who have disabilities, who have issues, and they just can't work. So it'd be good to have a fully funded social security system. It would be really good for these Americans who cannot work to actually get money, so they're actually able to survive. Um, I also believe that we should. Um, I also believe that um, we should take care of our environment. Obviously, climate change has been around the news and everything else, and they're all things that we need to do to take care of our world. And um, I do believe that we need to focus on taking care of the world. We need to actually take care of animals. We need to actually take care of the plants, the trees, and all that stuff. I totally believe that we should do more when it comes to taking care of our environment. If you look at the ocean, there was just trash everywhere. Where I live, I see trash every single day when I go out. We need to come together as Americans and actually take care of our country. We need to take care of our world. We need to clean up the trash. We need to actually throw our trash in a trash can and do the right things to take care of our environments. Because we only have one world, and we should really take care of it. The next thing I want to talk about, it might be a little controversial to talk about this next thing, but the next thing I believe in is gun rights. I believe that people have the right to bear arms. I believe that people have the right to own guns. Now, even though there's been lots and lots and lots of bad things that have happened around America, there's been a lot of shootings, there's been a lot of just nutcases going out there and shooting people, I still believe that there was the majority of people, right? The majority of people who own guns are not bad people. There's a lot of good Americans who own guns, and they use them for self-defense. They use them in case someone bad, breaks into their house or tries to assault them or something like that. You know, even though there's so many cases where there's bad people who go out and shoot people, I don't think America has a gun issue. I think that America has a mental issue. I think that these people who get guns, I believe that they are mental in the head, and the people who go out and shoot a bunch of people, there is obviously something wrong with them mentally, because normal, everyday Americans do not just think about shooting people off on the street. You know what I mean? So I am a huge believer in gun rights. The next thing, well, the obvious things I've already talked about on my channel, is that I believe that we should ban tobacco. I believe that we should take down these cigarette companies because smoking is bad. Smoking has led to nothing but illnesses and diseases, and so many people have died because they've destroyed their lungs from smoking. So the other thing I believe that should happen, that the United States should do, is that I think a president one day should just ban smoking and really go after these companies that are selling this crap, because smoking's bad, cigarettes are bad, they don't really help you, they don't do anything. It's literally putting toxins, it's putting basically poison into your system. But anyway, those are all the things I want to talk about. I am prohibition when it comes to, cigarettes and stuff like that. And, those are my views when it comes to, I can't really explain the best, I'm pretty bad at explaining, I think, but I think I did a pretty good job trying to explain my views and my beliefs and all that. Now, obviously, the Prohibition Party is also against, alcohol and all that stuff. I believe that we should limit the amount of alcohol people are able to drink, because, again, alcohol has led to deaths. We have a whole bunch of drunk drivers who have crashed into people. Alcohol is a massive issue, and the same thing goes for cigarettes. These are two massive issues that America should focus on, because I believe that we should be healthier. I think that we should live in a healthier world. I believe in general America and Americans should want to be healthier and live healthier lives, which means taking out the alcohol, taking out smoking, and trying to be healthier, because those are actually positive and good things that we really need to do. But anyway, I am in this video. I just want to talk about some of my beliefs and views and things that I think need to get done. I do believe that we should focus a lot more when it comes to healthcare, education, and stuff like that. And I believe that we should have a fully funded social security system, and everyone who is disabled should be taken care of. One more thing I want to add to this. I also believe that we should obviously protect animals. I'm someone who really loves animals, and there's people out there who hunt down animals for sport, not for like food, but actually for sport. There's people who just go out there and shoot an animal. I believe that animals should have rights. I believe that animals should be protected, and I believe that we should go after people who are scumbags, who abuse animals, who kill animals. I'm someone who is pro-animal. I'm somebody who thinks that people who abuse animals like their pets, people who go out and shoot things for fun, those people need to be sent to jail. They need to be punished for those actions, because I think it's really horrible to do that. Now let me explain a little bit better. I'm not saying that hunters should all go to jail just because they shot something, because I think that, if you respect animals, but you need to eat, and let's just say that, hunters are, trying to get food, that makes sense, obviously. Like, obviously, we need to have chicken and cows for certain things that we eat. I eat bacon every day. Well, not every day, but you know what I mean. I eat bacon. So I don't really believe that, you know, I just think that we shouldn't do things for fun, just take an innocent life, you know. I also do not believe that we should abuse animals. I think we should have great respect for these creatures. But anyway, that is all the things I want to talk about. This has been another video by the Prohibition Party. I am Mr. Camel, and I hope everyone likes and subscribes to the channel. And I hope that I can grow an audience, and maybe some people will share my beliefs and views. Maybe some people would agree with me. If you are done with Republicans and Democrats, if you are done with Joe and Donald, then think about becoming a part of the Prohibition Party. Think about maybe joining this third party and trying to grow this into something much larger. The Prohibition Party is the third oldest party in the United States, and I think it would be really awesome to grow a community behind this party, and you know, maybe one day we can have a chance to actually win. I do believe America should have a multi-party system. I call it a true democracy. A true democracy is where you have a multi-party system. Instead of it being Republican Democrat, we should have like 10 different parties that people are able to actually choose. We should have more options, because having more options when it comes to the government, when it comes to who you get to choose, that is a true democracy. In my opinion, right now, we are not a democracy. We need to stop voting for two of the big corrupt. We need to stop voting for the two big corrupt parties, and we need to actually start focusing on other options, other candidates. We need to start saying no to the ones we don't want, because there's a lot of people who do not want to vote. There's so many people who just don't care about Trump. They don't care about Joe Biden. There's so many people who need to have another option. We need more good people. We need more real, actual people who could actually lead our nation and who actually get things done. People who do not spread division, people who do not spread hate, people who do not have a corrupt history or past. We need different people. And a true democracy will do that, because we'll have a multi-party system, 10 different parties, maybe even more than that, because we need to give our people more options, more choices, instead of just two. A true democracy gives you more options, in my opinion. But anyway, I'm going to end this video, so I hope everyone had a very awesome, lovely day, and goodbye.